Hey everyone, it's Waseem here again for another fragrance review. Today I'm going to be looking at doing a review of a oud oil. It's from the house of Ensar oud, and this one is called, it's called Encens Royale 1985. This is a Sumatra oud. So Sumatra is an island of Indonesia, and it has the name 1985 because this oud is aged. It was distilled in 1985. It was sealed up after being distilled, kept away from any direct sunlight, and just left to age. The wood itself might have been a little bit older prior to 1985, but it was distilled in 1985. So I'm not sure if it's due to the aging process that it gives this oud its scent profile. I'm not as experienced. I haven't tested too many aged ouds. I believe this one was the first sample of an aged oud that I bought, but I'll give you guys my experiences with this oud. So when I apply this oud, I get these beautiful, glorious, aged woody accords. Now I don't know if it's actually due to me knowing that this is an oud that's been aged, but I get this glorious aged wood accord. When I wear this, I find myself sort of transported into an antique furniture shop, walking through the antique shop where there's hundreds years old grandfather clocks, and the wood has become quite old. There's a smell of a little bit of dustiness and a little bit of mossiness. The scent, it has these beautiful, glorious aged wood accords, but along with that I also pick up a touch of greenness and a little bit of a medicinal note as well. Now I can't pinpoint where the medicinal note comes from, but it's there. And along with that medicinal note, I also pick up a very gentle eucalyptus note as well, which gives it very subtle, sharp mintiness, and the eucalyptus also further enhances the medicinal feel that I get in the scent. It sort of gives off a very subtle, very gentle Vicks Vapor Rub, but the Vicks Vapor Rub is overwhelmed by the glorious woody accords that I pick up in the scent and that gentle greenness that I was talking about. Now the greenness for me isn't like a fresh greenness or like a very bright greenness. It's very damp, really dark, and it gives off like a mossy sort of feel. Even though I said that it sort of transports me into a furniture shop, at times I also get the feeling that I'm sitting in a park and I'm sitting on a wooden bench, a very old wooden bench on an overcast day, and I'm just getting the smell of the wooden bench. It's been, over the years, it's been rained on a lot by a lot of rain, and the wood has now started growing some moss on it. I sort of get that sort of scent, and due to the aged woody accords and that mossy greenness, I get a little bit of a dusty feel as well that's on the wood. And at times I felt like when I was wearing this that, if you've seen the film it's a clown film. It's based off a book by Stephen King. In one of the scenes, the kids gets trapped into the house where the clown lives, the killer clown. I know this sounds really wacky, but this is the sort of vibe that I get when I'm wearing this one. So the kids are in this house of that clown, who's trying to kill them, but the house that it lives in is really, really old. It feels like it's centuries old, and inside it's dark, it's quite damp. The woods are really, really old. It has like a mossy feel and quite a dusty feel, and that's the sort of feeling that I get. I get this really glorious aged woody accords with a touch of green mossiness, very, very subtle medicinal mintiness as well. In terms of performance, Encens Royale for me, like all of Ensar's oud, performs really, really well. I have no complaints regarding its performance. It doesn't scream off your skin, but it has a very noticeable and lovely scent cloud, and longevity is a brilliant 10 hours. This oud for me, I think it's best worn in solitude when you're by yourself, and that can be many things. If you're just going to be staying at home that day, if you're going to be spending some time reading a book, whether it be spending time at home praying, maybe some meditation or something, I feel this oud it's best enjoyed in solitude. When you're by yourself, you're able to really appreciate the way that the oud develops on your skin. You're able to notice the different facets, the different changes and complexities that you get from this oud. This oud oil for me is just very, very special. I've never ever smelled an oud like this before, and like I've said, I'm not sure if it's due to the aging process or if it's actually the scent profile of this oud, but it is a very, very special oud, and I can't believe it's been aged since 1985. I think that's very special. So overall rating for me for Encens Royale is going to be a perfect score of 5 out of 5. Guys, I actually thought I'd see if this is still selling on Ensar's website. He's no longer selling these as samples, this oud has become part of his legend collection. However, I did notice that he was selling a 3 milliliter or 3 gram bottle, and the price of that was just under $1,000, and I just don't have the money to buy that, and I wish I did. But it is a very special oud, and I've got only a tiny bit left, but I'm sure I'll enjoy it and just savor it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you have, please do let me know your thoughts in the comment below. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it as well, and if you're not a subscriber yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'll be bringing you plenty of oud reviews, as well as others, some essential oil reviews as well, and of course some designer and niche fragrance reviews as well. Until next time my friends, see you later.